Aloha from the Ozarks, folks. I have this really nice wraparound porch, lofted barn cabin right here behind me. It's a 12 by 32. I just got it onto my lot, and I wanted to show it to you because if you are looking for a nice little do-it-yourself tiny home project or a hunting cabin, this might be a building that you should consider. Let me turn this camera around and let you see this really pretty building just a second. Here it is. This is the front end of the wraparound porch, lofted barn cabin. This one has upgraded paint. It's a urethane paint with a trim, with a beige colored trim and that urethane paint. You got this nice porch. And some people just love to have a porch like this, make a great hunting cabin. You got windows, 2x3, single pane right here, 1, 2, and then there's some more inside. I'll show you in a minute. You got a walk-in door. It is not a 36 by 80, but 36 by 72 because we have a lower wall here because there is a loft right up above us, all right? But you got a 9-light door. It's a metal door with 9 little windows. And then more windows. You got another window over here, another one here, and you have 2 windows up in the loft. One on this end, and then one over there. All right, let's take a look at this building. Walls are 5/8 inch plywood walls. Most of my competitors do not use plywood. They use OSB or particle board. With our floors, also plywood, 5/8 inch plywood floors. Most of my competitors use a composite floor. We start off with a higher quality building right off the bat. Next, in the walls, these are 2x4s that are premium grade. We buy the premium grade of lumber. It costs us more to do that, but we give you a better quality building. All of the wood that you're looking at is pressure treated, comes with a limited lifetime warranty. Our 2x4s are 16 inches apart, which is standard if you were building a home. Many of my competitors space them further apart, using them at 24 inches instead of 16, which means they have fewer 2x4s in their walls. More 2x4s in your wall, the stronger and sturdier your wall. So notice ours are 16 inches apart, and then we double up. We double reinforce them every 4 feet. So every third one, 1, 2, 3 is a double one. 1, 2, 3, it's doubled up, okay? All the way across, every one of our walls are built like that. We build better and stronger walls. At the base of the wall is a single 2x4. At the top, double reinforced 2x4s. Many of my competitors only put 1 at the top. We have it double reinforced, okay? So pay attention, our walls are better made. Next, roof trusses, also 2x4s, also premium grade, and they're attached using these metal hurricane clips. That's what holds the roof truss to the wall. Most of my competitors do not use these. They just use either a screw, a nail, or a type of a lag bolt. That's not as strong as that metal hurricane clip. Our buildings come with 150 mile an hour wind gust certification. Part of the reason we do that is because of that metal hurricane clip holding on all the roof trusses to the top of the walls. Okay, roofs. This is a, underneath here, 7/16 OSB roof decking. That's the standard roof decking that we use. Many of my competitors only use little 1-inch wood slats, but we use that full-size roof decking. And then on the outside of the roof decking is the metal roof, and between the roof and the decking is the moisture barrier. Now on the inside of this particular building, we have the upgraded G-board radiant barrier roof. That reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat. That's an optional upgrade. It is in this particular building, so you'd be paying for that, but it's highly recommended. If you're going to turn it into a do-it-yourself tiny home or a hunting cabin, I can't recommend that highly enough. You want that radiant barrier. Okay, next I want to show you at the top of the walls, we have this, an aluminum soffit ventilation system that runs all along the side walls. So all along that side wall, all along this side wall. I'm going to go outside and show it to you. That aluminum soffit ventilation system allows for improved airflow. So there's that soffit vent, runs the entire side of the building, okay? So that improves the airflow, and that's a Graceland exclusive. We have a patent on that. In addition to improving the airflow from the side, well, where does the air need to go? Right up here. We have a screened-in roof ridge vent screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but that improves the airflow. So the airflow from the side goes right up the top, okay? No other, I'm not aware of any other building companies out there that do that kind of a ventilation system, and Graceland has the patent on those side vents. Okay, so you learned about the roof. The roof will come with a 25-year warranty. I told you about our wood products. They're all premium. They're all treated, pressure treated, and come with a lifetime warranty. I'll tell you about the floors. 5/8 inch plywood floors. They are fitted together, interlocked slabs of plywood here that are interlocked using tongue and groove. So it's basically a seamless gapless floor. Though you see a seam, Bugs that are underneath this building cannot get up through that seam because it's interlocked using tongue and groove, okay? Ask anybody who knows about flooring and they're gonna tell you tongue and groove is the only way to do your floors. Underneath our flooring, in our subfloors, we use 2x6 floor joists, not 2x4 wall studs. See, these are 2x4 wall studs. Most of my competitors only use that kind of a wall stud in their subfloors. We do not. We use 2x6 floor joists like these, the same type of floor joists that we use in our lofts. Now, in the subfloor, they are 16 inches apart, just like our wall studs are 16 inches apart. Now, in our loft subfloor, they're spaced 24 inches apart. So I want you to be aware of that. Your loft height, okay, your wall height here is at about 6'4". Right here, it's at about 6'11", and from the center of the building here at 6'11", you got about 3'8" to just underneath that roof truss, okay? So that's your headroom clearance up there. Let's take a look up there in that loft space. All right, now, if you're interested in this building, we do rent to own, and we do, of course, the cash price. Rent to own is 3, 4, or 5 years, and it's a no credit check rent to own, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. A lot of my competitors lock you in on rent to own, but Graceland does not. They allow you to pay it off early, and that's to your advantage. I always recommend you to pay it off early because it saves you money in the long run. Of course, you can just choose to pay the cash price, which is always your lowest and best price. In this video, I want to encourage you to look at the video description, and I have links in that video description. A link to my frequently asked questions playlist on YouTube, a link to my Facebook inventory, so you can go to my Facebook Marketplace postings and see everything that I currently have in inventory. And then I have a link to message me on Facebook. So if you want to message me there, that's always an easy and fast way to get a hold of me. You can, of course, text me, 417-256-4545, and send me any messages that you have. If you call me after hours, it'll go to voicemail, but if you text me, it won't. I will answer it. All right? So if you got any questions, please feel free to message me on texting or on Facebook. Last thing is I want to tell you that free delivery and setup is included with this building within 50 miles of my lot. So free delivery and setup is 50 miles. After that, there is a mileage charge. Free delivery and setup will include them anchoring the building into the ground, basically at the 4 corners of the building. They'll anchor it down like you would anchor down a mobile home. All right? That's an 18-inch anchor that's driven down into the ground. Your ground does have to be suitable for anchoring. So if you got hard, big rocks everywhere, it's going to be difficult to do that, if not impossible. But aside from that, we will anchor it into the ground and level the building. We'll place it on your concrete blocks. You have to supply the blocks, okay? But we'll level the building, anchor it down, and that's included in your delivery. All right, now, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. I also want to encourage you one more time, look at the video description and see the links that are there. Aloha from the Ozarks.